Hi guys, my name is Devin and you are watching Herbivore at Home. Today I'm going to show you how to make the best ranch recipe ever, and it also happens to be vegan, so that's a plus too. Let's get started. You're going to want to start with 2 cups of vegan mayonnaise. There are several different brands and I'm sure they may vary in taste slightly, but mayonnaise is mayonnaise, so just choose whatever your favorite brand is. Ignore the portions that I'm adding on screen because I'm making a lot more than you guys probably will be. I think I like tripled the recipe. I just like to have some at work, some in my fridge, and pretty much just want to put it on everything. On top of that, you're going to want to add your tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. Combine those 2 together really well. The mayonnaise will resist the vinegar at first, so it might take you a minute or 2 to combine them. Then you're going to want to add in 1/3 of vegan milk. I recommend almond milk because coconut milk does tend to leave a coconut-ish flavor when you use it, and rice milk is a little bit too liquidy for this recipe in my opinion. Almond milk is thick and it also doesn't really add any flavor to the recipe, which is kind of what you're going for. Then you're going to want to chop up 3 to 4 cloves of garlic. You're going to want to mince it. You want them to be pretty tiny. You don't want to just be biting into like random chunks of garlic. And you can do 3 cloves if you have bigger ones, or you can do 4 cloves if you have really small ones. It just depends. And also, it depends on how much you like garlic. If you don't really like it that much, then use a little less. Then you're going to add 1.5 teaspoons of dried dill. Now add 1.5 teaspoons of onion powder. We'll need 1 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of paprika, and 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. Next, you're going to want to add 1 tablespoon of parsley. This will make it look more like your typical ranch that you'd find in a store. Now mix everything up together. Mine looks a lot more red than yours should because I am using a smaller bowl. Yours will look a lot more white and regular. Mine is very colorful right now. So like I said, I had to go back and switch into this big bowl because I didn't add all of my mayonnaise and everything that I needed because I didn't have room. So this is just me kind of correcting it and stirring it all back up and getting it to how it's supposed to be. And that's your ranch recipe. It's actually a really easy recipe as long as you just have the seasonings or go get the seasonings. That was the only complicated part the first time I ever made this. This is kind of a mix match between a few different recipes that I have tried for vegan ranch. This happens to be my favorite. I've just added a little bit more of certain things and taken out other things that I didn't really like. And you can always play with the portions too. If you want to add more of something or less of something, you can go ahead and do pretty much whatever you want. Every recipe is customizable. At least in my mind it is. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, go ahead and hit like and subscribe to see more videos. I am trying to put a new video out every week, so stay tuned for what I have going on next weekend.